Alright guys, time for a perennial garden update. So I'm pretty excited because my coreopsis from last year came back and I'm happy with the way that looks. I need to do some weeding, so you'll probably see a bunch of weeds here, but hollyhock is still flowering. Jellyvine is getting huge. I pinched the zinnias back. This rose isn't dead yet. Doesn't look great, but isn't dead. Catmint going strong. At least one of my variegated sunflowers really was variegated, so I'm going to bag that blossom when it comes up and save seed from that one. Got some random zinnias. There's some back here too, but like just two in the path. I'm going to let them grow because I love zinnias. Super happy with the way these Baba raspberry bushes are looking. They do have a lot of shade, but that's because it gets really hot here and growing raspberries in the south is almost impossible. So I'm super hopeful that is, like, I've got a drip tape back there. As long as I keep them watered this year, maybe they'll survive. That is some French sorrel. That is also some French sorrel, but it's gone to seed and I'm just letting it. This is the betony, the stackies that I can't get rid of, but there are other weeds in here that definitely need to go. There's some jewels of opar that I'll let grow because that's edible too, and there's really pretty pink flowers. I did plant my transplant cucumbers out here. I don't know if they'll live because it's getting to be the hot time of year, plus slugs love to eat all my stuff. So we'll see. We'll see if these, at least like maybe two of these vines out of the four can like make it and start giving me some cucumbers. That would be really awesome. I love this little cardoon artichoke kind of mix plant. I just love to watch it grow. It's going to put up a flower again this year. And that mullein is just really big back there. So hopefully that's going to go well too. I've got my watermelons kind of taken off. I love that I still have some of my bladderwort. It started out over in that corner and kind of migrated this way. There are some roselles. You can kind of see that one. Let's go over here. There's a better one right here. There's my other one. I really only need 3 because roselles get massive. So I had a Kong chayote, and then the vine was up here and it just died. And I was like, okay, so I got a different chayote squash and started it. And then my Kong came back, so I moved that new one, and I'm letting this one grow. Chives are kind of spent, but you can see like the seed heads. There's tons of seeds in there, and those will just kind of self-seed. I have one more watermelon over here that's just hanging in there. I got a weed around it, and hopefully that's rabbit poo. My green beans that, my Ruby family beans that my grandfather has always grown. He's passed now, but those are taken off up the fence like I wanted them to up that cattle panel. They started out, kind of yellow because they were in topsoil, right? It's not great, but beans can make their own nitrogen, so they're doing all right. I have a big bag of their beans, but I'm really curious to see how these kind of do this year. This is one of my perennial leek kind of stands that I just leave. Egyptian walking onion, potato onions. I do have my okra. There's another one here. Hold on. This one, I need to pick one. I'm gonna pick that one because it's bigger, so I'm gonna pull this one. And this one's already putting flower heads on, believe it or not. So I'm gonna pull the other one. And they look like Babington leeks. I really thought I'd put some elephant garlic over here, but I don't know. I'm gonna dig them up here in a little bit when these dry out a little more and find out. So anyway, the other chayote, oh, you can't see because it's not above the ground, but I put it right here and it'll grow on here. And there's some like volunteer loofahs from last year already growing up here, so this fence will be covered. The peach tree I bought, it's called a peach tree, pear, the pineapple pear that I bought. I topped it because I didn't like the V that was starting, and I left it at just like 1. And there's like 1, 2, 3, a bunch of stuff coming out. I will do what I can to kind of make some of these grow out sideways and not at such a like 45-degree angle, because it's just not healthy for the tree in the long run. It'll split when it gets heavy. My white chayote squash is loving life. I have read that chayotes don't do really well in the super hot part of the summer, so I'm really curious to see how these do. If I didn't have a wall of beans and roses and dahlias like in this bed outside of this one, that would probably die, because this just gets blazing hot. It faces south. I'm still concerned that this won't make it, but we're gonna see. It's an experiment. You probably see my giant blackberry. That is a Primark Freedom blackberry bush, and to try and keep a lot of the squash bugs off of it and the birds out of it, I found like a big square mosquito netting, just a big cube, and I put it over it. And you know what? There's a split in the front where the quote-unquote door to the bed, would be, and it works so well. I've had so much more success letting my blackberries ripen this year, so I'll probably be doing this for the next foreseeable future. But that is the perennial bed. The bay laurel, was dead to the ground, and it's going back up. I'm very happy. Oh, you know what? I forgot to check. Hey, look, we still have one of the wing peas. I'm gonna pull some of these guys so you don't have to fight them so hard. This guy looks like he's probably been taken over. Oh gosh, he's still here. Look, still here, still fighting. Fight, little wing pea, fight. I might put I put so many seeds in there, you guys, you won't even believe it. And the fact that I only have one on each side, it just drives me bonkers, but whatever. All right, that's really the end of this tour.